to my channel. I've got the squirrels on the table, the bad boys, mystical medleys, and I'm going to ask them, why is the gingerhead one in Meghan's closet? Literally. Or dressing room, or wardrobe, or whatever you call it in New York City. Why did she think that it was appropriate to see a grown man-child, but still a grown man, right, in the wardrobe, smirking? It's creepy. I don't know of any male that would do that. I don't know. I mean, the males in my family don't even go into any my tarot room. There's certain spaces, the sacred spaces, right? Why is he there and why is he grinning? What is wrong with him? Oh, and also, just to make light of the subject as well, did you all see the shoes lined up, designer shoes, tens of thousands of dollars there, right, on the humanitarian award day, night? Check out the size of the black ones at the front. I mean, not only are they, massively high, right, probably 9 inch or maybe even 12 or whatever. Yeah, wow. No wonder why she walks funny, right? Allegedly. So I'm asking the cards, what is wrong with him? Why is he in the closet? It's not right. It's not where I come from. It's not right. Grown men, like men who have female partners, they just don't do that. All right, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's all little happy families, isn't it? It's to keep everything all nice and shiny and happy, and look at all us joyful. All her words, absolutely some sort of attack to actually go against what was happening with Harry. Now, what was happening with Harry at the time that she posted this, I don't know. I actually work, so sometimes I'm not right on to the exact moment, but if we're talking about New York City, well, of course it was about the charity, who I believe now has, taken it all back, or, there's been some sort of change. I don't know what's happened there, but at the time there was some sort of negative press, and she just thought that it was a good idea. Absolutely foolish, but to show a grown man, of his calibre too, where he's come from. Can you imagine William doing something like that? Just no comparison. Two brothers, chalk and cheese. So I don't think that actually helped the humanitarian thing here. It was a negative change. They're out there and they're supposed to be helping all the poor and humanitarian side of things, and she does this. I mean, forget about what was hanging up in all her clothes, but those shoes. All right, okay. Also had something to do with Netflix. Possibly even security, although standing in a closet probably got nothing to do with security for a change. But he did actually do something and lodge something. And I think I'll do that reading as well about, the alleged stalker who is the Sewer Squad member. So let's just go with Netflix here, because it usually is Netflix on this deck. With the King of Wands is Harry, anyone who is, in charge in Hollywood, 9 times out of 10 is always, the King of Wands, literally. And whatever deal it was, it didn't happen. So as much as she tries to paint this joyful, happy family, smiles and big teeth or whatever, it didn't work. It absolutely didn't work. Maybe they had some sort of deal and it got dropped. I'm not too sure here. But whatever they were waiting for didn't come in. Harry in the closet still? Oh, it's just creepy. Let me see. So you've also got the sitting on the Knight of Swords, which is the attack on the internet to change something. You've also got something to do with the Hierophant. I really do think this is about the stalking side of thing. I think it was the super sleuths have actually just found out that the person that he has written to Home Secretary, I think it's called, is a member of the Silver Squad. I think this is all to do with, it could do with the security now here as well, especially when it comes to the firm, the men in grey suits, right? The monarch, where he comes from, literally, the royals. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, Four of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. So Markle's fixation with Princess Catherine isn't healthy as well. I know she constantly cosplays. I mean, she was even cosplaying Victoria. Now, Victoria Beckham might even be the Queen of Pentacles, not necessarily Catherine, because I know that the time of releasing, she was very much cosplaying Victoria, and it had a lot to do with the family side of things. Again, this is where you got the Ten of Cups that have come out. The Queen of Pentacles is the home mother, very much a home mother. I just got Mr. Mum. The fact that he's a pentacle is so funny because he is. Maybe he's Mr. Mum. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only, testing the water. Maybe this is going to be his new job. Harry, Mr. Mum. Oh, sorry, but I mean, hey, the cards are here, right? Whatever it is, has got something to do with Netflix anyway. I think they're trying their hardest to get something out. Maybe this is all related to his own mother. I'm not too sure about that. But, time will tell. Five of Pentacles is absolutely out in the cold, and someone probably told them not to post this, and of course she didn't listen and she did it. So, what can I say? That's classic Markle, isn't it? Okay. Two of Wands, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Sun. And here we go, the Eight of Swords. So I think they didn't want, because she posted it, right? I think she didn't want him to be portrayed as, well, in New York City, he definitely was snarling and he wasn't looking at her, and there was, really toxic energies from previous reading as well. I think she overstepped the mark in Paris. I think he wasn't happy about that. I think she was looking for some sort of second chance here coming through with the sun, all joyful again, unicorns, sunshine, rainbows, again, all this happy, joy stuff with the sun. But it was absolutely betrayal here. With the Three of Swords reversed and the Page of Cups upright, that was a surprise. I don't think he expected it. I mean, it's embarrassing for a grown man to, who comes across so macho. He likes to pretend that he's macho, right? Not Nacho, but macho. It reminds me, Nacho's been MIA for a while too, hasn't he? This is someone who still thinks he's got the world in his hands, that he can go out and he can get offers and everything like that. Even though he's out in the cold, he still thinks that some sort of denial happening here. I did read that there is something. I really do think that there's something a matter. Let's just keep going. Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's all her, isn't it? Still working hard for her brand, well and truly. Burdens at home. And he's basically stuck where he is. This is a classic example of they're stuck together, literally. So they've got to paint some BS photo about, working hard and staying together, and we're all happy, shiny people, and trying to merge their brand, literally, with the Ace of Pentacles upright. Reverse, but it's not happening. They well and truly found. Why was he in there? If I'd say a couple of cards, it could say that he's in the closet for a certain reason, which is also a saying. No, it's actually not. I believe it's to do with Netflix. I really do. I believe there was some sort of deal that fell through. And I do believe that he's Mr. Mum in real life, and that's how she sees him. She sees him as Mr. Mum. Yuck. So, yeah, it was a surprise and it was betrayal. He didn't know about that. It wasn't a surprise for us, was it? All the things that she releases out, even for his own birthday. I mean, of all the photos she could have picked, why did she do that? Yeah, their relationship's really, really toxic. Very, very toxic. But this is what you get when you got a grown man smirking in a dressing room. That's not his. Ew. Alright, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye.